Hello everyone, my name is Rodolphe.
And I'm Luke.
Today we'll be giving you guys some tips on freelancing. I know a lot of you guys are super talented and maybe you're thinking of monetizing those skills.
We've both done our fair share of freelancing in the past, from music videos and commercials to weddings and live events. Freelancing not only helped us pay some bills, but it also taught us a lot along the way.
So we've compiled a list of 3 tips that should be a good starting point, whether you're doing videos, visual effects, or motion graphics. Let's get to it.
Tip number 1, be careful about working for free. Everyone has different opinions on working for free. Some people say that you definitely have to do a lot of free work when you're first getting started, but others strongly advise against it. So, which is it?
We're not big on strict rules, so our answer is it depends on your goals. It can be beneficial as long as you know exactly what you're getting in return when deciding to not get paid for a project. Usually, clients are more likely to hire someone with a good portfolio. So, for example, if you want to start making music videos but have never done one before, it can be helpful to do one for free, as that will give you more leverage to gain more clients later on.
Be very careful of people pressuring you into doing free work by promising exposure, though. I personally have a 0% return rate on big career promises made by others. They never pull through. Which is why I recommend only doing free work when the benefits are clear. Sure, your client might say that he knows DJ Khaled and that he's going to help you win no matter what, but unless the benefits are in writing, you're probably being taken advantage of.
When I first started doing music videos, I never had to do one for free because I was able to use my previous short films to show the client that I knew what I was doing. So if you've done any great work in the past, you can always use that to convince the client of your skills without needing to do free work.
Tip number 2, set your pricing based on skills, time, and expenses. One thing that can be tricky, especially when you're just starting out, is figuring out how much to charge. On one hand, you're scared of charging too much and not getting a client, but on the other hand, you also don't want to charge too low. So, how do you find the right price? At the end of the day, most of it should depend on your skills, your time, and the expenses involved.
You should charge in proportion to the value you're bringing to the project. So if your skills allow you to bring a lot of value, then you get paid more. To get started, I will do some research on the standard rates in your area. While having low prices can help secure more clients, there's no reason to charge less if you can do the exact same work your competitors are doing.
You should also take into account how much time you'll spend on a project. Sure, getting paid $5,000 might sound great at first, but if the project lasts 6 months, it might not be so sweet. Don't make the mistake of forgetting that editing takes forever. I'd say for every hour you spend shooting, expect 3 hours of editing, at least.
Lastly, be aware of your expenses for the project. These can include travel costs, equipment rentals, crew payment, and even electricity for those long renders. Basically, everything you do will cost something, so being upfront about your expenses with the client will ensure that you stay in the green once the project is done.
So, while there's more to it than that, setting your prices based on your skills, time, and expenses is a good baseline to getting paid what you deserve.
Tip number 3, spend time networking. While there's nothing wrong with posting ads on Craigslist, the best clients are usually referrals from people you've already worked with. So on every project, be sure to meet and talk to everyone involved.
To stay fresh in people's minds, also utilize social media sites like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. After all, they're not going to hire you or recommend you if they forget about you. So, by regularly posting about your latest projects, you're ensuring that you're always on their mind.
Networking events are also a great way to meet new people in your community. For example, back when I was looking for corporate clients, I would attend these business meetups in my city that allowed me to meet a lot of business leaders in my area and introduce them to my services. One warning I do have about networking events though is don't be that guy whose only goal is to spam everyone with business cards in order to get something from them. The end goal should be to meet others to build a relationship with. So listen more than you talk and bring value to every interaction.
Networking events aren't just good to get clients though. They're also a great way to meet like-minded people in your area. For example, we met at a local creatives meetup and now we work together. So, while you may not have great social skills, I do encourage you to get out of your comfort zone to meet new people. Knowing people is essential to having success as a freelancer, so don't take it lightly.
So these are 3 tips to help you get started as a freelancer. We hope you found this helpful and applicable. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, be sure to let us know in the comments.
As always, visit us at ActionVFX.com for all of your VFX stock footage needs. We just released some sweet new products this week, so head over and check them out. Thank you.